there's guys making, if nobody knows this brand, their name is Comfort, ran by a guy named Hudson. I think he publicly said this, so I think I can say it, but he did $43 million in January. And the brand is 2.5 years old or something like that. And he doesn't do any creative strategy, which is the second point that I'll talk about, but he doesn't have creative strategy. Why? Why would I? Because he has a thing called TikTok Shop where he has creators where he gets 10,000 videos a week, a week. And he's making money while generating those 10,000 videos. So if you're somebody trying to compete with that on volume, a lot of guys say, "Oh, just make more ads, bro. Just make more ads." You think you're running volume. This, like, not only is it very expensive to run volume, but you're competing against a guy that's at just way higher levels of volume and he's making money. It's kind of like, remember when Russell Brunson came out and he was getting paid to like acquire leads?
Yep.
It's like that, it's how are you going to compete with that? You can't, you know? So the point is I think UGC is heading in that direction where that's where like bulk UGC is going to come from. And what he does is he just takes the top videos and he puts it in there, but he also has the intent piece. And so to come back to my point of what we're actually doing, we're just trying to find creators that we bring on as brand ambassadors. So they're right inside of our communication channels. They work directly with our brands and we're coaching them. And we're showing them, like, we're giving them ideas and we're showing them what viral videos and like really good ads do. And I wouldn't say just ads in general, because that's another creative strategy thing that I'll come back to in a second, but videos that are pumping on TikTok Shop as an example that are likely performing well as ads. We're showing that, we're feeding that to our creators, and it's very intent focused. So everything that we're doing this year, like I feel like for me this year, it's the year of intent where it's just dial in and go super deep. And so if you're working with one or two creators that can make really good videos for you, even 5 to 10 really good videos a month each, you're going to get 10 to 20 videos, but they're going to be super dialed in with intent. And then what that's actually going to lead to is what you care about, which is an ad that actually gets spend and scales your account, right? Because nobody wants 300 videos. They just want videos that are going to scale their ad account. You know what I'm saying? So many people get caught up in the volume game. And so it's very top of mind. I've just been talking about this with my UGC manager for the last 2 weeks. But that's the direction that we're going in, is like super high intent, coaching them, almost treating them like employee, like basically they are employees. But they're like mini creative strategists in their own right. They do all we help them with ideas, but they kind of do their own script writing because they come up with their own concepts or come up with their own things to say. They do the filming, they do the editing, they do everything. And then we're just taking that and launching that inside of our social platform. So that's the UGC engine. That's the content engine that we have going. And I would say for anybody starting out, rather than paying an agency to click buttons for $2,500 a month or I've seen people pay $8,000 for someone to just click buttons in Meta and they're spending $100 a day. Take your $2,500 budget or $3K budget and just go and hire a bunch of creators, get a bunch of content, and then pick the best one and just pay them like a $500, $1,000 a month retainer and put them on a performance program that says, hey, if we can spend X amount on your ads, I'm going to pay you X amount back. We usually pay like 10% of the first 10K. So basically we can pay someone $1,000 if they make a good video. And it's like, that will lead to so much more success than trying to media buy. So my point is that's the UGC engine. And for people that are just starting out, I would say that's what I would recommend, but that's the UGC engine.